Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're glad you're here. And hello, of course, to everybody in this room. We are so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Let's give it out to Jaden running the tech today from Maryland. Thanks, Jaden. Hi, Nadia, coming in from Ohio, who is our beautiful, amazing, wonderful host for the day. And her friend Ina, who is coming in today from Portland, I think, Oregon, and who is generally in Ukraine. And we're looking forward to hearing more from Ina today. First time she's in the room, so everybody please also welcome Ina. And let's also say hello to Mabel and the bear in Massachusetts and Phil in Totnes, UK. Nice to see Phil is home. That's a weird thing. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, hello. Arlene in California, hello. Deborah in Kentucky, hello. Hi, Bob in Albany, nice to see you today. And that's a big smile today, Bob, I love it. Hi, Caroline in DC, good to see you. Hello, Dan in Virginia, also with a big hello smile. Hello to Aloysius, I just saw flicker by. Hello to Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Hello to Susan in Seattle. Hi, Ruth in Birmingham, UK, nice to see you. Hello, Ralph and Penny in Victoria, we've missed you guys, glad you're back. Thanks. Nice to see you guys today. Hi, Pauline and William coming in from Newcastle, UK. Nice to see you today. And hugs to William in the background. Hi, Sheila in Florida. Good to see you today. Hello to Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Ann in Nashville. Hello. Kathy, nice to have you coming in from Florida. Kathy is singing with us next week. Woohoo, woohoo. Or maybe this week. My weeks are mixed up. Hello to Jim. Nice to see you again. That's 2 or 3 days in a row, I think. Glad you're here. Hi, Susan Scott. Nice to have you with us today. And hello to Gary coming in from Massachusetts. And Nancy, I stopped on the Susan Scott because I'm like, wait, is that the Susan Scott I know? But I think you're not the Susan Scott I know. Hi, Susan Scott, who I don't know. Hi, Gary in Massachusetts, and Nancy's Irish cow coming in from Washington State. Christiana and Bob in Maryland also reminding us it's day 934. I love my sign holders. Hello to Susan in Ohio. Good to have you with us today. Hi, Harriet coming in from Chicago, Illinois. Deli in Maryland. Hello. Kathleen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hello. Hi, Luda in Victoria. Nice to see you today. Hey, where's my heart? What? Where's my heart? There we go. Okay. Hi, Karen in Oregon. Nice to see you. We're glad you're here again today. Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Hello and hello. Hi to another curly top over there in Vermont. Kathy coming in on the Arapaho Cheyenne land. Thank you for being here today. Storm in Massachusetts. Carol in Connecticut, I think I said hi to you already. I'm glad you're here. Hello to Cricket coming in from Maryland. And let's see, who's off camera today? Aloysius, Massachusetts, Bronwyn in Victoria, Suzanne Saint-Onge, nice to see you today. Hello to Dick and Kathy coming in from Victoria. There's Kevin Ennis coming in from New Hampshire. Hello, Kevin, lots of love. And Bob's iPhone in Massachusetts, Lynn in Connecticut, Sherry, nice to have you with us today, Sandy in Western Mass, Loriana Kachina and Courtney in Vermont. Here comes Jane coming in from Texas. I think we got everybody. Let's all take a deep breath. Thank you, everybody, for joining. It's a really fun day. I always love when we're singing with new folks and getting to meet new friends, and it's even more fun when it's friends of friends. So Ina is a friend of our already beloved Nadia Tarnowski coming in from Ohio. Nadia is someone we met through Village Harmony. And Nadia, we're so delighted that you're bringing us yet another new friend for us to love. Thank you for being here today. Let's all give it up for Nadia. Nadia, welcome.
Hello, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. It's always such a delight to see all of you on the Daily Antidote. And Ina, as you can see on your screen, is a friend of mine. She's originally from Kiev, Ukraine, but she's in Portland, Oregon right now because of the war. I'm just going to give you a quick down and dirty, and then we're going to start singing. She's a folklorist, ethnographer, and researcher. She collects folk songs and dances and traditions from all over Ukraine. And she is the musical and artistic director of an ensemble called Rozhanetya, which is on hiatus right now because all of their members are kind of spread everywhere because of the war, and does other kind of folk influence projects like EDK and another ethno rock band called Astarta. I met her actually in Canada, and we became good friends, and since then we've been doing stuff like this. So we're going to start today with a winter carol, and I'm here to translate for Ina as well. But we're going to start by singing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some words up in the chat, but then I'll also put them on the screen. I'm probably just going to put like 3 verses because there are 11 verses of this song, but we're really going to be working mostly on the refrain. So there's that. And then I know some people like to have the translations in there. So oh my goodness, my computer's being silly. So I'm going to put in through the same 3 verses with a little bit of translation in there so that you can see them. And then, Інна, хочеш почати з словами?
Yes, yes. Hello, dear friends. I'm very happy to be with you today. Thank you for invitation. Thank you for joining. I will teach you Ukrainian traditional carol song from Rivne region. This is north of Ukraine, and I will teach you with really big pleasure. Thank you so much. And now we will sing. We will listen this song sung by my ensemble Rozhanitsa.
Okay, here we go. Share that.
А в горе, в глибокім зворі, славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, тонке, високе, явшир широке, славене Боже, славене Боже.
Okay, we'll leave it at that with just those first 3 verses, because those are the ones that I put in the chat.
Yes, it's so beautiful carol song, but it's so easy because all time this we should learn only 2 words. This is Slaven Bože, glory to God, and all time this chorus is repeat, 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 and I will show you solo, and I will show you now medium and the main voice, but first can we see the verse of this song?
Даю. Та-та.
First version. А в горі, в глибокім зворі. А в горі, в глибокім зворі. Славен Боже, славен Боже. And please repeat after me, and one more time I will read. А в горі, в глибокім зборі. Славен Боже, славен Боже. And one more time. А в горі, в глибокім зворі. Славен Боже, славен Боже. And now I will sing. А в горі, в глибокім зворі, славене Боже, славене Боже. And all time we will sing with smile. Smile, we are happy, we have really good mood. And one more time. А в горі, в глибокім зворі, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. In first version, we have only one voice. Only all of ensemble could sing only one voice. А в горі, в глибокім зворі, славене Боже, славене Боже. And second verse have free voice part, and I will show you. And first we will read. Росте деревце тонке, високе. Росте деревце тонке, високе. And again, славен Боже, славен Боже, славен Боже, славен Боже. Росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже. And don't forget about smile, all time smile. Росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже. It was the main voice, it was medium voice, and now I will show you lower bottom voice. А в горе, глибоким зборе, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. But also it can be two note, but or славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. And one more time, I hope you is singing with me. Росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, or славене Боже, славене Боже. And I remind you, medium voice. Росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. And upper voice, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. And one more time. Росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже. And also in this carol can be four voice parts. It depends on mood soloist. Sometimes woman who or girl who is singing solo can do option, and she can sing another part, and like славене Боже, славене Боже. Only one person, this is a solo, who sings solo, can do options. Славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. And let's sing from the beginning. one first version only one voice, and second version I will remind you 4 parts. Okay? А в горі, глибокім зворі, славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, or славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже. This is part for solist. Росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, Боже. This is like version like the song make beautifully, yes? And let's read words. Next, maybe next version, or maybe...
Інночка, я дивлюся на час. Треба нам трохи поговорити про жанр коляди і обов'язково це коляди господаря. То
Okay. Now I will tell you about carol song, and I will ask Nadia to translate because unfortunately my English is not really well. Надінько, це колядка хлопцеві. This is carol for boy.
Добре, exactly. This is a carol.
Usually, how is it Ukrainian? Usually, I forgot. Зазвичай,
usually,
коли
yes.
колядники ходили від хати до хати, вони своїми колядками дарували радість господарям.
And so traditionally the carolers would walk from house to house, and the songs that they sang, the carols they sang, were like a gift to the master of the house or the owners of the house.
І колядники питали у господарів: пане господарю, чи чуєте, чи дома ночуєте, дозвольте колядувати.
And the carolers would always ask the master of the house first. They would say, are you home? Can you hear that we're coming? Will you allow us to sing for you today?
От, зазвичай господарі були дуже раді і дозволяли: заходьте, колядуйте, бо знали, що колядники, якщо колядники прийшли, то цілий рік в хаті буде добро, кохання, гроші, гарний врожай.
And the owners of the house were usually very happy to have carolers come because they knew that their songs would bring them good luck, good health for the year, a good harvest.
І також питали, що господар дозволив колядувати, і вони питали, на кого колядувати. І господар казав, що на мене, на мою жінку, на доньку Оленку чи на сина Брайана.
And not only would they ask if they would be allowed to sing, they would ask, for whom are they caroling? For the master of the house, and the master might say, oh, for me, for my wife, for my daughter Olenka, for my son Brian, and they would let the carolers know who was the recipient of these gifts.
І після того, як колядники відспівали, звісно, господарі мали обдарувати колядникам, подякувати грошима, печивом, пирогами, цукерками.
And then in response to the carol that they would receive, the owners of the house would give to the carolers money, a bakery, sweets, pretty much whatever they had at the house, because this would happen, this would happen at a holiday time.
І якщо господар був гріді, жадним, то колядники йому казали, щоб ви так мали, як нам дали. Тобто нічого ви не будете мати, якщо ви такий жадний.
And if the owner of the house was stingy or miserly, the carolers would say to them, well, the kind of year you're going to have is the kind of, will match the gifts that you gave us. So if you've given us very miserly kind of gifts, you will have a very miserly poor year.
І також колядки були різної тематики. Тобто ця колядка на таку релігійну тематику, і яка вона є і релігійна, і побутова. Тут ми згадуємо про Бога і також бажаємо здоров'я сину господаря.
And so this is a slightly more religious carol because we are talking about God in this carol, although the birth of Jesus doesn't get mentioned until the very last verse. But we are also wishing good health to those who are in the house and to those who are sitting. And I can put it in all of the verses, but in other verses, there, a falcon sees everyone sitting at the table. They wish them good health, and it's all part of that ritual.
Обряд колядування дуже гарно зберігся на Україні, майже по всій Україні можна записати колядки, щедрівки, тобто це був поширений обряд, і вони існують на дуже різну тематику, окрім релігійної, на тематику весільну, на військову тематику, навіть колядки були по професіях, наприклад, для коваля чи для тесляра, різна тематика.
And so these carols were very well preserved in Ukraine. You can go pretty much anywhere over Ukraine and find winter carols, Christmas carols, and not only that, but they would have different themes. They would have themes for if someone was intending to be married that year, or sometimes they would also sing songs based on someone's profession, like if he was a blacksmith or a farmer, and the songs would change based on who was the recipient.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of information for this unique and really beautiful ritual, but unfortunately we don't have enough time, and now I want to sing together with you. Please let me to sing solo, and after this you can learn words, you can listen this carol on YouTube. And now please let's sing together. I will remind you the parts of voice, and you can choose for your voice what you like more. And let's sing together all of this carol song, please. And can we see board? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. А в горе глибокім зборі славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, тонке високе, яшер широке, славене Боже, славене Боже, а вшир широке, а весь кудряве, славене Боже, славене Боже, а на тім кості сам сокіл сидить, славене Боже, славене Боже, Сам сокіл сидить, далеко видить, славене Боже, славене Боже. Видить в Миколи те собі столи, славене Боже, славене Боже. А за тим столом бувай здоровий, славене Боже, славене Боже. Віншуєм тебе щастям, здоров'ям, славене Боже, славене Боже. Щастям, здоров'ям та з тими святьми, славене Боже, славене Боже. Та з тими святьми різдвом Христовим, славене Боже, славене Боже. And after this, people say, be happy, be lucky, thank you for invitation. And we was really happy today singing for you and singing with you.
Дякую, Іно. Just so everyone knows, I put a poetic translation in English in the chat of all of the verses that Ina just sang, because she went through all of them, so that you can see what you were singing about. So that's there for you all. Іно, хтось хотів знати, сокіл, чи це має якесь значення? Що сокіл там сидить і
Ну,
дивиться?
це таке порівняння, порівнюють в українській літературі, дуже часто це використовують, коли порівнюють, наприклад, дівчину з зіркою, а хлопця з таким сильним птахом, щоб він був сильний, як птах.
So someone asked earlier in the chat about the significance of the falcon, and the falcon in this particular version is there's always some kind of comparing of the person with something in nature. So in this case, since this was a carol for a boy, the boys in general are associated with like strong birds, often birds of prey, falcons, eagles, and in this particular version, the falcon was chosen. Girls will sometimes be compared to doves or some other kind. You'll rarely see a girl compared to a falcon, but boys generally. So there, hopefully that answered that question. If you have any other questions, you can stick them in the chat. Someone had asked about, you can get this recording on iTunes, but it's only available if you look it up in Cyrillic. So I did put that in the chat. If you look up the artist's name, you can copy it from what I put in the chat, so you don't have to worry about typing in Cyrillic. But this particular album is all winter carols, Christmas carols, and it has that same cover that you saw on the video. But there are also a lot of, if you don't want to go through the iTunes way, there are also a lot of those carols available on YouTube from Ina's Ensemble Różanicя. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, so thank you very much. I'm looking at the time, Joe. I think, do we want to sing one more verse? Does Ina?
Yeah, let's sing a verse again. And I just threw a question in the chat. If we buy it on iTunes, does Ina and her band make money? Or
Ina, ви отримуєте кошти від iTunes, коли люди купують диск на iTunes?
Różanicя, yes,
Так,
Różanicя.
Różanicя, the ensemble Różanicя will receive the benefit if you decide to purchase that album.
beautiful. All right, thank you. But we can push play not in Cyrillic, right? When it comes time to play it.
Yes. Yeah, you just have to search for it in Cyrillic.
I know, I just did. It works really easily, gang. So it's a great way to support Ina and her group. Thank you, Ina. That was beautiful. I think absolutely let's sing it again.
Okay, Ina, мабуть, останні 3 строфи. So we'll sing it one more time, and then with all of
Haven't,
the
okay. Okay. А в горе глибокім зворі славене Боже, славене Боже, росте деревце тонке, високе, славене Боже, славене Боже, тонке, високе, яшер широке, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже, славене Боже. Thank you for attention. Thank you for question. Thank you for invitation. I was really happy to be today with you. It's really, really good morning for me.
And thank you to Joe and to Jaden and everyone at the Daily Antidote of Song for being here for 930. Somebody has the sign. 34 days. And for making this happen. It's been a delight. So thank you, Dyaku Ino. Thank you to everyone here. Jaden, you are amazing. She's put Ina's Bandcamp information in the chat. Ina and I are teaching a winter song workshop with the Kitka Ensemble based out of Oakland, California. It will be on Zoom. That will be on a Saturday afternoon. It's a 2-hour workshop on Zoom if you're interested.
Sorry to interrupt you. And we will have 2 hours and much more time because it's so hard. Half of hour. It's
Yes.
each. I would love to sing with you all day.
So we're going to start saying our goodbyes. Thank you to everyone on Facebook who is here with us. You were amazing.
Thank you so much.
We
Thank
felt
you.
all of your beautiful energy through Facebook. And Mabel in the Bear in Massachusetts, so good to have you here today. Phil in Totnes, thank you for being here. Arlene Baxter all the way from Berkeley, thank you. Deborah in Kentucky, not far from me, thanks for singing with us today. Bob from Albany, Caroline in the DC area, thank you so much for sharing your voice with us today. Dan Walker in all the way in Vienna, oh my goodness, thank you for being here. Susan Miller in Seattle, my old stomping grounds for a few years, thanks for being here. And Ruth Birmingham in the UK, it's evening for you there, so have a good evening. Ralph in Victoria, BC, you're on Ina's time zone, so have a good morning. Thanks for being with us. Sheila in Florida, thank you so much. Bonnie in Boise, keep singing. Jim, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being here today. Gary, thank you so much. Nancy with your beautiful Irish cow, thanks for being here with us today. Christiana and Bob in Maryland, such a delight to have you. Thank you for raising your voices with us. Susan, thank you so much. Deli, thank you. Kathleen from Albuquerque, you're probably much warmer than where I am right now. We have a cold, rainy day in Cleveland, so enjoy your nice, warm weather. Luda in Victoria, BC, thank you for being with us today. Kathy on the Arapaho lands. Storm, thank you so much for being here with us today. Cricket, we always love having your voices. Kevin, oh goodness, he disappeared. Oh, there he is. Kevin, our beautiful curly tops, thanks for singing with us today. Jamie Dundas and Victoria, thank you for lifting your voice in song. Carolyn in Boise, always a delight to have you. Kat Cox, all the way in Vermont, in the Green Mountain part of the country, thanks for being here with us today. Diane Weinstein, thank you for being here. Amanda and Miles, thank you so much. Pauline and William, such a delight to have you singing with us. Sherry and your beautiful four-legged friend, thank you so much. I hope they were singing too. My dog usually runs away when I start singing. She doesn't like it very loud.
My doctor.
Jane in Texas, so good to have you here with us. Harriet Dart, so lovely to see you, and thank you for singing with us today. Julie in Ontario, another Canadian. Good to have all those people north of the border. And another one from the UK, Jenny in Suffolk. Have a lovely evening tonight. Keep singing out and sing into the as we're getting closer to the darker times, into the winter solstice. It's the singing that helps bring in the light. Aloysius, thank you for being with us today. Anne, thank you so much. Dick and Kathy and Victoria, thank you. The beautiful initials of LMG. I'm new to this meeting and greeting, so I'm sorry if I don't know your name, but thank you. And my dog's bilingual. No, unfortunately, I should. But she was a rescue, so she only knew English commands. And Amos, thank you so much. I think that's the last one on my list. Thank you for your questions. The day of the workshop, Nancy Ann, is Saturday, December 3rd. I think it's at 11 o'clock Pacific time. But the link was up in the chat. Thank you all for being with us today. Thank you to Joe and Jaden. And one more time, everybody out on Facebook, thank you so much. And Ina, thank you so much, Inochka.
Thank you, everyone. I'm very happy to be with you today. Thank you for invitation. I'm really happy.
Thank you. Yeah, Ina, we hope we can have you back. Yeah, we hope you can come back and sing with us again. That was beautiful. Nadia, nice job on the goodbyes there. Pretty good. Nadia's a natural, we can see, so we'll have her back. You did an amazing job also of calling out everybody's name. Hey, is anything you're doing in Connecticut open to the public, or is that private?
I believe it is open to the public. It's happening at noon. It's at a gallery in Wesleyan. There's an art exhibit of women artists from Ukraine. It's called Women at War. And so it's all art that is in response to the war in Ukraine right now. That exhibit was in New York, and then it went to Eastern Connecticut State University, and now it's coming to Wesleyan. So so that presentation is part of that art exhibit. So if you're in that area in Connecticut and want to see some beautiful art and very thought-provoking art, it's I totally welcome you to that. I don't know if they have an event posted for that, like for the length of how long the exhibit was there yet, because I think it's still at Eastern Connecticut State right now. And
okay, we'll try and find something and add a link tomorrow in the email to be able to find Nadia in Connecticut. So for those of you in Connecticut, and or those of you who are Wesleyan grads in the room, Amos, and still live near Wesleyan, could hit your old stomping ground and go see Nadia. Thank you so much, Nadia. Thank you again, Ina. Thanks and goodbye, Facebook. Everybody wave goodbye to Facebook. Bye, Facebook.